Hello and welcome to Telegraph Studios. I'm Alistair Greener and today we're discussing company pensions, and joining me is Andrew Brown from Threadneedle. Good morning.
Good morning, Alistair. Thank you for having me.
So why are defined contribution pensions becoming increasingly important for employees today?
Well, Alistair, defined contribution pensions are absolutely crucial in enabling employees and ordinary people save towards their retirement.
So when companies or their advisors are looking at different pension schemes, what sort of questions should they be asking?
Well, ultimately, a company or a company's advisor should be thinking about two main characteristics. So will this scheme provide my employees with good outcomes, and will it provide them with value for money?
But there's a lot of change out there at the moment, isn't there? There's new legislation, we're aware of things like auto-enrolment, many different changes coming up. So for retirees, what sort of challenges are they facing today?
Retirees today face multiple challenges. So post-budget 2014, retirees no longer are required to buy an annuity. Now that was a compulsory purchase before the budget last year. However, with these newfound freedoms, there are new risks. So these are the risks that ultimately a member or a retiree is going to run out of money. That's the main risk. There's also the risk that they are unable to generate or sustain a level of income to match their expected retirement goals.
Okay, so to prevent them from running out of money, let's say, for example, they've got a big pot, they've got that money ready and waiting, what sort of things should they be considering when what to do with that pot?
Well, a retiree today needs to think about how an income is going to sustain them for potentially the next 30 years. And within that, they will need to think about inflation, so the risk or the buying power of my money in the future. They will need to think about capital loss. What will be the impact on my investment pot or the ability to generate an income if I lose the value of my pension? They will also need to think about sustaining that income if that's how they choose. They will also need to think about other things like how will their retirement pot interact with other savings and investments, and also the state pension.
Now these changes are so sweeping, they're affecting a lot of people. Exactly how many companies and employees are being affected by all of this?
Well, you're absolutely right, Alistair. Since 2012, we started auto-enrolling employees, with the larger schemes automatically enrolling their staff first. So since 2012, about 5 million employees have been auto-enrolled into a workplace pension scheme. Between now and 2018, we expect a further 7 to 8 million employees to auto-enroll.
The problem is, of course, looking at it from the company's perspective, who are having to bring in these workplace pension schemes, they're just going to see this as a massive administrative manacle that's going to sort of hold them down and restrict their business and really make running their day-to-day business just a lot more tough. It's going to be a big burden for them, isn't it?
Well, Alistair, you're absolutely right. There is a certain amount of time and effort required to put in place a suitable pension scheme. But it's not that much of a burden if, as an example, the company is rewarded by the fact that members or their employees view their pension arrangement as a form of reward. So that helps to retain and attract the best talent in the marketplace.
So with all of this, where does Threadneedle fit in?
Well, Threadneedle is a provider of investment solutions. We manage approximately £90 billion of assets for our clients globally. Of that, a significant proportion is managed on behalf of UK pension clients. We provide a range of investment solutions that really focus on diversified funds which invest across a wide variety of asset classes, with the ultimate aim of producing a return with an appropriate level of risk.
So again, I come back to what I said before, is that, okay, you're making it different. All companies are going to say that, aren't they? That we're different, we're going to be able to provide more. What is unique about Threadneedle?
Well, Threadneedle has a consistent track record in providing multi-asset solutions. These are the types of solutions we feel are best placed for DC members today.